Tubies, it's Subs Week here at Pagan Perspective, and as I'm sure it's quite apparent, I am the first of the new additions to the substitutes here at Pagan Perspective. So, Cara has quite a cunning plan to introduce everybody secretly. That is, only the original members of Pagan Perspective actually know who've been chosen for substitutes, and we're slowly being revealed over the course of the week. None of us actually know who the rest of the other substitutes are, and neither do you. So if you stay tuned this week, you will have the delight of finding out who will be joining the Pagan Perspective team. I will leave my personal channel in the information box below if you feel like following me there. This week's question is from Violet Wiccan, who has said that she has the urge to clean before going on holiday, and she finds it a good idea to combine the physical with the spiritual cleansing, and wants to know whether any of us also find that same need to clean before going away. Christo Witch yesterday interpreted the question in regards to a Sabbat and gave his information there about Sabbats and cleansing, and I myself have interpreted it as in going away from the residential home. And I do myself find it a really good idea to clean before going away from anywhere, because going on holiday for me, and I think for most people, is a way of leaving behind the stresses of everyday life and going away really having a good time to relax and enjoy yourself. And to do this properly, you really need to be in a state of mind where you can leave all the stresses behind. Last year when I was applying to university, I was unsure about whether I would get in. I had a whole bunch of student finance details to fill in. So when I went away last year over the course of summer, I found it really hard to not think about all of these things that were going through my mind, and I was incredibly stressed. So I did find it hard to relax and hard to get the most out of being away from home, being somewhere relaxing and calming. So I think it would have been a really good idea for me to have given myself a spiritual cleansing before going away. As for physically cleaning, I do try to keep my personal working area clean all of the time, although that isn't always possible. And I have noticed a huge difference between living in my own space at university and coming home to the family home, where people being my sister, don't necessarily find it a priority to keep your personal living space clean. So it is very hard when you have to constantly tidy in order to have some kind of personal space again, or a clean working environment. So before we go away, or before we were to go away, I would find it impossible really not to clean the house physically, because once you've been away and had that chance to relax and enjoy yourself on holiday, when you come home, the last thing you want to do is be in a cluttered, untidy an untidy working space again, an untidy living space, and also to have the same residual energies lying around, because that would completely undo the work that you'd done de-stressing yourself and enjoying yourself while away from home. So I do and would find it a good idea to clean the house physically and spiritually, but this question was more in terms of spiritually cleaning yourself and ridding yourself of any past influences, etc., before going away on holiday. I myself haven't actually practiced this, but having it come up in a topic, I think it is a fabulous idea. Like I say, last year, when I was really stressed before I went away on holiday, I found it very hard to then let that go and unwind while I was away. So I think it is a really good idea. My favourite ways of doing a self-cleansing or spiritual cleansing rituals have actually been a ritual spell bath, because I find having a bath anyway to be very relaxing and very calming, and I quite happily could spend hours in the bath just soaking away with candles or incense or anything like that. And I don't know whether that's a girly thing or whatever, but I really do find that a calming environment to be in. So I will include a link at the bottom to a ritual spell bath from the Magic TV channel. It's a really awesome channel for those of you who want to check it out, and I do follow it quite religiously along with the Pagan Perspective channel, obviously. And also it's available in their Witch School books. This isn't a shameless plug, and I'm not secretly working for them, but they do have a really fabulous set of books out in the Corellian degree system. So the one that I'm reading at the moment is the first degree book, and the Ritual Spell Bath is actually included in that book for anybody interested. But the link is also here at the bottom that will show you a video clip of the spell and ritual, and it is a really, really wonderful ritual, really calming and soothing. So I totally recommend that if you're interested in self-cleansing, and it would definitely be one that I would use if I were going away. Also, I think that you'll probably hear me talking about it quite a lot, is the idea of meditation, because I constantly preach this on my own personal channel. I am fully meditation crazy, really. I try out loads of different kinds of meditations, and I just find it the easiest way to work or to perform any kind of spell or self-cleansing thing is through meditation, because you really don't need many props at all for that kind of thing, or any props at all whatsoever, in order to do a good meditation. And daily practice is really the key to doing good deep meditations. But for those of you who don't meditate regularly, you might find it a bit more difficult to self-cleanse through meditation. But if you are interested in it, you should just pick up a really simple basic meditation book and just try something small for a couple of minutes every single day. And even that in itself will just really help to calm you. And if you just do a simple cleansing and grounding every single day, you notice so much of a difference in your own personal well-being and your own spiritual well-being. I didn't believe it before I tried it, but it really has done wonders for my entire aura, and people have noticed a change in me myself. It's not just me saying this, so it is really good if you want to get into a regular meditation. So I will leave the links in the bottom, as I mentioned, to my personal channel and also to the Ritual Spell Bath, and I look forward to finding out who the new substitutes are, as I'm sure you will. So to everybody out there watching, may you blessed be.